Well, good morning again, everybody. Going to have ourselves an interesting day, I think, today, watching for maybe some bigger thunderstorm possibility this afternoon. 24-hour temperature cast shows us numbers climbing up over 80 into the early afternoon hours, but then calming down. And once these temperatures calm down, I think they stay down for the next several days. We could have some chilly mornings back in the mix and daytime highs that want to stay in the 70s. You know, normal early April, late March kind of weather. But first, we look at the radar, we start to wonder about these next showers or thunderstorms that should be coming our way. Not this morning, but this afternoon. The window for the best activity likely going to be between lunchtime and supper time, depending on how far west or east you are. Haven't seen very much across our part of the southeast yet this morning. Now, I do see some clouds already developing. We'll notice maybe a little bit of a breeze at times perking up. The most vigorous of the energy, that's way up into northern parts of Mississippi and Alabama. But I already start to see a couple of severe thunderstorm warnings across parts of central Mississippi. And I do think we've got enough warm, humid, unstable air in place. As this line of showers moves east, there will be other spots that develop some of these more potentially dangerous thunderstorms. Now, the biggest threats that are likely for our area, damaging wind gusts, the kind that are up over 50 or 60 miles per hour, and maybe some small hail. But we're also at that point in the year where you can't rule out an isolated tornado. And while I think the risk for that is slim, it's not zero. And therefore, we're going to watch very carefully as we go through the afternoon hours today. We start off 69 Tallahassee, 69 Valdosta, 68 in Thomasville. It's warm out there to get started. Some of our cooler spots are a little bit lower in the 60s. We see a 62 up in Tifton, 62 at Camilla, 64 at Moultrie. But most numbers are pretty close to 70 this morning. Now that breeze, which is from the south and southwest, will eventually turn west and northwest behind this next boundary, but that's likely not going to be until later on tonight, and then it'll be a little bit breezy, I still think, tomorrow. Today is probably the last day we're dealing with some fog, spots like Perry, visibility just 1/4 mile. Now on the Futurecast, we bring that line of showers closer and closer to our area by lunchtime and shortly thereafter. It should get in, get out, and be done with us by tonight, and that means we can bring in the clearing for tonight and tomorrow, and the cooling too. But with that line of showers and storms, there is the potential for some of the more dangerous stuff. So find us on Facebook and Twitter. We'll have lots of updates. Now that I've got the weather set up here at my home studio, I'll be able to keep my fingers all over about it throughout the afternoon and have lots of updates for you. Small crafts, be advised. We're doing the high tides first this morning. I think the story today is going to be about those approaching showers. So this morning, 60s become 70s, become 80s. Then the showers get here this afternoon and knock those numbers down. Rain chances are around 80%, so expect to get wet later on today, especially middle of the afternoon into the early evening hours. Then clearing overnight tonight. And guys, things look a lot cooler over the next couple of days. Not cold, not a step back to winter, just a step out of summer back to the weather we're supposed to have this time of the year.